A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I want A plus B. That's so much fun in this education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A plus way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English.
Hi everyone, welcome back to day 2 of our Matsu Islands article for A+. I'm Kat.
I'm Ignis.
And what did we see so far? We're traveling around with Erin and Monica, and they've seen some sights.
Special tunnels and special sites like blue tears.
Yeah, the blue tears, the light up ocean plants that turn blue. So they also have a statue of Matsu,
the goddess of the sea.
Yeah, who is the island are named after. Now, the warm-up question for today is actually about that. What other famous statues do you know about?
Well, I think the most famous one in the world may be the Statue of Liberty in America.
I guess so, yeah.
But in Taiwan, I know that some libraries, they have the statues of Confucius.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the most famous and respectable teacher in our history.
Isn't Teacher's Day actually his birthday?
That's right. They say.
Yeah, I mean, you know, who knows, but maybe somebody wrote it down somewhere.
Yeah.
It probably is his birthday. Yeah, so yeah, there's definitely a lot of statues that are worth talking about. Of course, there's ones that artists have made too, like the Venus statue, the one with no arms. Yeah. That's a very famous statue that I think of.
It's not easy for people to see statues in our daily life. Maybe in the museum, I think.
Yeah, or at temples or things like that.
That's right.
Yeah, anyway, you guys can think about this question, but while you're thinking about it, we're actually going to go on and have some more fun times around the Matsu Islands. So let's go check in with Monica and Erin and see what they're up to. Let's go to the article right now.
Discover Taiwan.
A vacation to the Matsu Islands. Warm-up question. What other famous statues do you know about?
Monica and Erin take a boat from Nangan to Beigan. Then they take a short boat ride to Dacho.
Look at all the Formosan sika deer.
Let's take photos of these cute deer.
They take the boat back to Beigan and go to Chinbi village.
Let's take a break. We can drink coffee and watch the ocean.
Okay.
They sit at an outdoor cafe.
I'm ready to see the War and Peace Memorial Park Exhibition Center.
Okay, we'll learn about martial law. It lasted nearly 43 years on Matsu. People's lives were painful back then.
Right. The military has a significant history in this area.
They arrive and look around.
I'm learning so much.
Me too. I'm enjoying our trip.
People's lives were painful back then. People had painful lives at that time. Life was painful for people then.
The military has a significant history in this area. This place has an important military history. The military played a big part in the Matsu Islands' history.
Word power!
Ocean. Ocean. The ocean is very big and full of fish. The ocean is very big and full of fish. Last. Last. My math class lasts for an hour. Then I have English class. My math class lasts for an hour. Then I have English class. Painful. painful. This morning's Chinese test was painful. I didn't know most of the answers. This morning's Chinese test was painful. I didn't know most of the answers. History, 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 history. This country has a history of trying to take over other countries. This country has a history of trying to take over other countries.
认识字汇
Outdoor, cafe, martial law, significant.
So, our article starts out today, of course, with our intrepid travelers, Monica and Aaron, take a boat from Nangan to Beigan. So now they're from South Island to North Island.
That's right. 文章中就说到了 ，Monica 跟 Aaron 呢从南竿搭船到北竿。那同学这边要注意的是呢，在英文里面，如果你要表示搭乘交通工具的话，我们会有几种说法。在这边我们使用 take 这个字表示搭乘的意思。例如 ，Sam took the bus to school 是指 Sam 搭公车去上学的意思。那另外一种说法呢，我们也可以说成 Sam went to school by bus.
So they're going to Beigan by boat.
That's right.
Yay. Then they take a short boat ride to Datsiel. Yeah, so they've ridden a lot of boats today.
Yeah, very busy schedule,
Yeah.
I think. 文章中里面就提到了，接着他们搭了短程的船去大邱。在这边呢，同学要注意的是 ，ride 这个字，你熟悉的可能是动词骑乘的意思。那 ride 呢，也可以当成名词，意思也差不多，骑乘或者是骑坐的意思。那这边指的 a short boat ride 就是指搭船的时间很短的意思，就是那个时程并没有太长。
Yeah, so they probably took a longer boat ride first and a shorter one after.
That's right.
Hope they are not seasick. Hope they don't feel sick from the ocean. Anyway, Monica sees something really cool. She says, "Oh, look at all the Formosan sika deer."
Formosan sika deer, yeah. 文章中就说了 ，Monica 呢，她就说，看看这些台湾梅花鹿啊 ，Formosan 就是从 Formosa 福尔摩沙台湾的名词变成形容词 Formosan 而来的，那也就是指台湾的。某部分来说，这个字跟台湾 Taiwanese 会蛮像的。
Yeah, I think sika deer are so cute. They're really small and they just look like babies their whole life. They're really, really cute.
But do you know that they sell the meat?
Oh, really?
Yeah, as a souvenir.
I don't think I want it.
Some people think it's delicious, but I never tried it. It's too cool, I think.
I think I had deer meat when I was like younger, but only 1 or 2 times. Yeah, and that were much bigger deer. I don't think I'd want to hunt a Formosan sika deer. They're too cute.
Yes.
You could go to the zoo and see them. Anyway, so on with our article. Aaron says, "Let's take photos of these cute deer."
文章中就说了 ，Aaron 就讲，我们来拍下这些可爱的鹿吧。
Okay, so they take some photos of sika deer. Hopefully they don't take any meat. Yeah. The article says they take the boat back to Beigan and go to Chimbi village.
文章中就说到了，他们呢搭船回到北竿，然后去秦壁聚落。
Okay, so now they're in this little village and it sounds like they're a little bit tired because Monica says, "Let's take a break. We can drink coffee and watch the ocean." Ooh, that sounds very, very nice. Coffee by the ocean. The ocean is actually our word power word. It's spelled O-C-E-A-N. It's a noun. What is the ocean? When you think of the ocean, you could think of a bunch of different things. Basically, it's the big water, it's the salty water, it's the sea, it's the ocean. It's what is all around all the countries, all the land in the entire world. Most of that blue stuff on Earth, that's all ocean. There are 5 different oceans. There's the Pacific, which is where Taiwan is, the Atlantic between US and Europe, there's the Indian Ocean near India, the Arctic Ocean, which is up north, and the Southern Ocean down south. These are in different parts of the world, like I just said, but when we say the ocean or the ocean, we just mean all of the world's saltwater oceans. So yeah, when you watch the ocean, you're probably watching the waves go by, maybe you see some dolphins or some fish. It's a really, really cool place. Now an example sentence might be, The ocean is very big and full of fish. That's true. The ocean is very big and full of fish.
没有错。Ocean 这个字呢，就是指海洋的意思。那像 Kat 老师有提到了，同学们熟悉的，像以台湾来说，我们最熟的就是太平洋。太平洋的英文就是 the Pacific Ocean 了。那例句里面提到了，这片海洋非常广大，而且充满了鱼。回到课文，文章中就说了 ，Monica 说：“我们休息一下吧，我们可以喝着咖啡，看着海洋。”在这句话里面呢，有一个蛮重要的片语，就是 take a break。Take a break 就是指休息一下的意思，当然我们也可以说成 take a rest。Take a rest。那有一个记忆的方式，其实 break 这个字呢，原本动词就是指断裂或断开，所以当你忙碌了一整天，行程很满，通常断一下，让你休息一下，这边就是当名词，表示短暂的休息时间。
A break. Taking a break.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they are deciding to take a break, and Aaron says, okay. They probably really like that. They sit at an outdoor cafe. They drink coffee and watch the ocean, or they drink the ocean and watch coffee. I don't know.
OK， 文章中里面就提到了 ，Aaron 说好，接着呢，他们坐在一个户外咖啡店。那这边同学要特别小心留意的是 ，outdoor 这个字在文章里面是当形容词用，表示户外的或者是露天的。但这一个字呢，如果字尾加上 s 变成 outdoors， 就变成副词。例如 ，They are playing outdoors， 他们正在户外玩耍。那当然，同样的，我们把字首前面两个字变成 indoor，indoor 就变成形容词室内的。那一样 ，indoors 就变成副词，表示室内的。另外呢，像 cafe 这个字，它可以指咖啡店或者是咖啡简餐店。也就是说，除了卖咖啡之外呢，还会卖一些简单的餐点 ，for example sandwiches, I think waffles.Yeah.
In Taiwan, I always think of, like waffles or toast or other kinds of sweets or maybe brunch plates.
That's right.
Yeah, and especially coffee. Yeah, but anyway, so now they've taken their break and they're ready to move on. So Aaron says, I'm ready to see the War and Peace Memorial Park Exhibition Center.
文章中就接着说了 ，Aaron 就讲，我准备好要去看战争和平纪念公园主题馆了。
Oh, it's a long name.
It's a very long name.
Yeah, but we're talking about, it's pretty obvious what it's about, war and peace.
That's right.
So war is a time of fighting, peace is a time of no fighting.
Yeah.
Monica says, okay, we'll learn about martial law.
文章中就说了 ，Monica 说好，我们将会学习了解关于戒严令。那同学要注意的是，在这句话里面 ，martial law 是一个专有名词，它指的是台湾早期的所谓的戒严令。但另外呢，同学要留意的是，其实 martial 这个字是当形容词用，它有军队的啊、战争的啊，或是武术方面的。所以像武术，我们就是讲成 martial arts。Ooh. That's right.
Okay, yeah. So this is not talking about martial arts. And it's also not talking about marshmallows, which is what I used to think when I was a kid. Marshmallow law? No, it's talking about war law, where the military rules the country.
That's right.
So the article says it lasted nearly 43 years on Matsu. Didn't it last 37 years everywhere else? I think it was a shorter time.
Don't know. I'm bad at history.
Oh, yeah. I think
but that's a very terrible time, I think.
Yeah, it was really awful. Yeah, so it lasted 43 years. That's much longer than I think either of us have been alive, right? Yeah. So last here is a verb that we are using, which is L-A-S-T, last. Let's find out what it means. When something lasts, it means that something goes on for a certain amount of time, usually for a long time. If you say a thing is built to last, that means you made something so it won't break, it will last a long time, and it won't get worse, and it will stay that way. We often say last with for and a time word. So last for minutes, last for hours. For example, school in Taiwan lasts 12 years before you go to university. My class lasted 90 minutes. Or I only lasted 5 minutes in the race, means I had to leave the race after 5 minutes because I got tired. Now another one might be even longer. This kingdom lasted 500 years. That's a very long time. Now another example might be, my math class lasts for an hour. Then I have English class. So that means you are in math class for 1 hour. It lasts an hour. My math class lasts for an hour. Then I have English class.
没有错，同学熟悉的 last 这个字呢，大多是当形容词用，例如表示最后的。但在这句话里面 ，last 是当动词来用，表示持续的意思。例句说到了，我的数学课会持续1小时，接着呢，我有英文课。回到课文，文章中提到，他在马祖持续了将近43年。在这句话里面的 it 就是指前面所谓提过的戒严令了。
So people's lives were painful back then, they say. Painful, that's what we were saying, it's a terrible time, means it's really, really bad. And painful is a word that's a little bit like that. So painful is an adjective that comes from pain. So it's P-A-I-N with full, F-U-L, painful. Let's find out what painful means. When something is painful, it means that it's very, very hard on your life with a lot of sadness. You might lose a lot, like you might lose family members or freedom, or you're feeling afraid. Pain is a noun that means hurt or hurting. It can be something in your body, like if you hurt yourself, or it could be something in your heart and mind, like if you feel hurt in your feelings. Now with F-U-L, it becomes an adjective, painful. That means full of pain. Now, martial law was a painful period because it brings people lots of pain. They lose their freedom. They're not able to say what they think. So that's why it's a painful time. Here's another example sentence. This morning's Chinese test was painful. I didn't know most of the answers. Yeah, if you know that you're going to fail, that would be a painful feeling. This morning's Chinese test was painful. I didn't know most of the answers.
Painful 这个形容词呢，就是从名词 pain 这个字字尾加上 f-u-l for 代表 full 的意思，表示充满。那整个字呢 painful 就是充满痛苦啊，就是痛苦的意思。其他像这种变化，例如像同学熟悉的 peace 就是和平，那 peaceful 充满和平的就是指和平的意思。那例句里面说到了，今天早上的中文测验好痛苦啊，大部分的答案我都不知道。回到课文，文章中就说了，在当时人民的生活很痛苦。
Oh, yeah. So Aaron says, right, the military has a significant history in this area. History is a word that we can actually say two different ways. You could say history, or history. So it's a noun either way. It means the same thing either way, but there's just two ways to say it. Isn't that cool? Yeah, now history is spelled H-I-S-T-O-R-Y, history. Let's find out what it is. When you talk about history, we're talking about the things that have happened in a particular place or to a certain group of people. So everything that happened in the world before now might mean history, but here we're not so much talking about that. We're talking about the history of a place. So what happened in that place before? Maybe it's some particular events. It might be that the military has a significant history here, which means that the soldiers from Taiwan or the KMT were there for a long time or were very important there before. They had a big role to play. So an example sentence for this might be, this country has a history of trying to take over other countries. So that means this country several times in the past has tried to take over other countries. This country has a history of trying to take over other countries.
好像历史这个字呢，我们有两种发音，可以变成 history 或者 history。那个 o 的那个母音呢，可念可不念，所以我们可以念成 history 或 history。那例句里面提到了这个国家有试图夺取其他国家的历史。然后回到课文呢，文章中就说了 ，Aaron 说，没错，军方在这个地区有意义重大的历史。好，这边我们要小心了 ，significant 这个字有点长，它是当形容词用，它可以表示重要的或者是意义重大的。那如果你把 significant 当成重要的，其实就跟你们熟悉的 important 用法差不多是一样的哦。
So if they have a significant history, it means the important history that they have there, and they were there for an important reason or an important part of time. So now they arrive and look around. They're appreciating the sights again.
That's right. 文章中就说了，他们到达后呢，接着参观咯。在这句话里面有一个蛮重要的片语，就是 look around。当然，字面上看 look around 就是环顾四周嘛，但这边会有参观跟游览的意思。
So now Monica is kind of reflecting on her trip, thinking about what she's done. She says, I'm learning so much. And Aaron says, me too. I'm enjoying our trip.
That's right. 文章中就说了 ，Monica 讲，哇，我学到好多哦。Aaron 说，我也是，我真的很喜欢，很享受我们这次的旅程。
Now that's the end of our article. They're probably going to go back home from Matsu Island, but they've learned so much, and I hope you guys have too. So right now, let's go to our magic box, and then we'll be right back for our review time.
Magic Box 找亮点。
Hello， 不知道大家平常主要的交通工具是什么呢？像是 Casey 有一个朋友家里住高雄的六龟，他从台北回家要花至少3种交通工具哦。首先呢是搭乘高铁从台北到高雄，然后再转乘高雄捷运，再转乘客运，最后还要走路，真的是比搭飞机去日本还要久了。所以呢，每当被问要怎么回家，他总是有个很长的故事要说。今天就来学学各种如何用英文来表示搭乘交通工具的用法吧。首先呢，如果你想要问别人是怎么到达某一个地方的，那你就可以用 How do you go to 后面加一个地方，像是 How do you go to school every day？ 你每天是怎么去上学的 ？How did you get to 台南？你是怎么到台南的？回答呢，答句很简单，可以简单分成以下的2种方式。第一种，你可以使用 take 这个动词来表示搭乘某一种交通工具哦。所以呢，我可以说 I take a bus to school every day。我每天都搭乘公车上学。或者是呢 I took a train to 台南 yesterday。我昨天呢是搭火车到台南的。再来第2种呢，可以使用 by 后面加上交通工具，放在句尾来使用。所以呢，刚刚说的搭公车上学那一句话，我也可以换句话说 I go to school by bus every day。注意哦，这边的 by 加交通工具使用的时候呢，中间是不会加任何冠词的。所以呢，而且交通工具会以单数型的方式来出现哦。那另外一句话呢，我说我昨天搭火车去台南，那我一样也可以改写为 I got to 台南 by train yesterday， 是不是很简单？最后来补充一个，如果呢你是步行前往某一个地方的话呢，那就跟上述2种说法有一点稍微的不同。首先呢，我可以说 walk to somewhere， 像是 I walked to the store， 我走路去那间店。或者我可以用 on foot 这个片语，一样放在句尾 I went to the store on foot， 所以我也可以这么说。最后呢，来个小测验，该怎么说我上周末搭船去澎湖呢？休息一下，答案马上揭晓，拜拜。 The answer is I took a boat to 澎湖 last weekend, or I went to 澎湖 by boat last weekend. 你答对了吗？
Wait for it, it's review time. 复习时间到喽。
So we're here for our review time, and today I think we're going to play a guessing game, or what I like to call a little game of taboo, which means you have to make the other person guess the word without saying any part of the word. No spelling it, no writing it in the air, guys. I've had students try to do that to me before. Yeah, so what word are going to make me guess first?
Okay, my first word that, for example, many students in Taiwan, they hate to take the exam. So when they are in the exam, they always feel they have the sense of feeling
Stress.
that is killing them.
Killing them?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, when your exams are killing you, that sounds...
Their whole body and
sounds
mind.
like it hurts.
Yeah, it's full of something. Yeah.
Oh, you said full.
But I need the adjective.
It's painful.
That's right. Just do you feel painful during the test? Yeah.
I'm actually an okay test taker.
Me too.
It's while I'm listening to a boring teacher. That's the most painful.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah.
I agree.
So.
And for the second one, I think I will choose the easy one.
Oh yeah.
It's a place that most people like. And we can
Taipei
do
101.
That's a good place. But it's more like in the outdoors.
The mountains?
The opposite of the mountains, and we can
hole.
do some activity like go surfing
Oh.
and probably go fishing.
It could be the beach, or it could be what's next to the beach, which is the ocean.
That's right, the ocean.
The
so
ocean.
Do you like oceans?
I love the ocean.
Okay.
Yeah. I wish that we had a better quality in our oceans, but we are doing our best to clean it
no
up.
plastic. Yeah.
Yeah, no more plastic. Let me think. I will do one more.
Okay.
Okay, this is when you are thinking very far back in time, and you think about like what happened in a place, what happened to a country, or some people. It's
In the past?
In the past.
In the past. Oh.
going back a long time.
I got it. It's history.
That's right. Yeah. So future would not be history. That would be, well, maybe future history. I don't know. In the future, this will be history.
Yes.
Okay, so that's all the time we've got for today. Maybe you guys can play this game with your classmates. Maybe you'll do better than we did.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I hope that you guys learned a lot about Matsu Island, because we sure did. Yeah, and so we will see you next time for A+. I'm Kat.
I'm Ignis.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Discover Taiwan.
A vacation to the Matsu Islands. Warm-up question. What other famous statues do you know about?
Monica and Aaron take a boat from Nangan to Beigan. Then they take a short boat ride to Dacho.
Look at all the Formosan Sika deer.
Let's take photos of these cute deer.
They take the boat back to Beigan and go to Qingbi village.
Let's take a break. We can drink coffee and watch the ocean.
Okay.
They sit at an outdoor cafe.
I'm ready to see the War and Peace Memorial Park Exhibition Center.
Okay, we'll learn about martial law. It lasted nearly 43 years on Mazu. People's lives were painful back then.
Right. The military has a significant history in this area.
They arrive and look around.
I'm learning so much.
Me too. I'm enjoying our trip.
People's lives were painful back then. People had painful lives at that time. Life was painful for people then.
The military has a significant history in this area. This place has an important military history. The military played a big part in the Matsu Islands' history.
1 hour.
Ocean. Ocean. The ocean is very big and full of fish. The ocean is very big and full of fish. Last. Last. My math class lasts for an hour. Then I have English class. My math class lasts for an hour. Then I have English class. Painful. Painful. This morning's Chinese test was painful. I didn't know most of the answers. This morning's Chinese test was painful. I didn't know most of the answers. History. 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 This country has a history of trying to take over other countries. This country has a history of trying to take over other countries.
认识字汇。
Outdoor. Cafe. Martial law. Significant.